Hi everyone, welcome to this Super Deluxe Edition unboxing video of John Lennon's Mind Games. This is the enormous Super Deluxe Edition. This weighs 18 kilograms and contains loads of vinyl, loads of CDs, loads of Blu-rays, loads of books and lots of other stuff as well. So we're going to open it up, take a look at what's inside. This isn't the normal situation. I haven't got an overhead camera to take a look, so you're going to have to bear with me a bit as we explore this box set and see what's inside and see how we can examine the contents in close-up. So here we go, so that comes open there. In fact, this whole box set kind of opens out into a big piece of kind of artwork there. The table's probably not going to be big enough, but anyway, so the way this works is this all folds out into big cross shape. So this is the actual box itself, contained very securely in this sort of foam padding. What we reveal back is this plastic, I say plastic, it's a sort of PVC cube. What we'll do is we'll have a look here. So you can see there you've got the John Lennon image on the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this big heavy plastic cube off the outer wrapping, and then we're going to have a bit more of a exploration of the contents. So I think it's reasonable to say that these are well protected when they get shipped. No one's going to be throwing away this box. I need to put my glasses on for some of this. So what we can see here, excuse me while I stand up, but this is Yoko Ono's Danger box. This is some artwork from the 60s. And there's a warning here that says the management will not guarantee that a hand, when put in this hole, will come out in the same condition prior to entry. This has got a whole load of shrink wrap over it. So what I'm going to have to do now is undo all this shrink wrap. I've removed all the shrink wrap, so just to spin this round again. There's the various sides of this particular box set. A lot of this is done in mirror board type stock. You can see this is the box set here, so this slides all the way over the top. If I show you what's happening here, so this is the plastic box. It's very thick. There we go, see what's happened there. So this is a very thick perspex box, still got a bit of shrink wrap. So this box effectively keeps all the contents in place. You can see how that's just flipped open there. 4 sides of the box have fallen open to reveal the contents. And now we've got a stack of goodies to have a look through. Here's the top of the box. First content we get to. This is the Hologram engraved picture disc. And I thought this might be 7-inch when I was reading about the contents. It's actually a 12-inch record, and it looks pretty spectacular if you can see it in the light there. So this is the sort of hologram picture disc side, so that's not a playing side. I don't think it might be actually, but then there's some more content on that side. And even though there isn't a sleeve around it, it's reasonably well protected, I think, the way that it's been designed in here. I'll have to check what's on this disc because I'm not actually sure, but you get this kind of sleeve that goes over the top. So there's actually 9 bits of content in this box set, so that's the first piece of content there. So this first box that I've lifted up has 7 vinyl records inside. So you get the ultimate mixes, the element mixes, the outtakes, the evolution documentary mixes, elemental mixes, not elements, that's a different thing, and the raw studio mixes. So that's across vinyl. So this is the only package where you get everything on vinyl. 12-inch lift-off lid. You get a series of art cards. And then here are the actual records themselves. I think this is like the normal 2 LP set. So this is the ultimate mixes and the outtakes on disc 1 and 2. Got some inner sleeves here. So the actual records themselves come in a poly-lined inner sleeve, but they do supply separate inner sleeves as well, so that's what that's about. This comes with a little booklet. When I say little, it's 12-inch booklet. So that's the first LP in a gatefold sleeve. You do get a kind of ribbon for all this. They do all appear to have the same front covers, which is vaguely surprising. But these are the elemental and element mixes. Again, you get some specially printed inner sleeves. Handprint of John Lennon from 1973. I was wondering when that was from. Same thing as before, you get 2 polylined sleeves. So this is basically the box for the vinyl records. So they're not actually all identical. On this one, John's a lot smaller. So these are the Evolution mixes. Same thing, you get 2 printed inner sleeves that look like that, and the 2 records, which I'm not going to bother getting out. And then this is the last record in the box. No John or Yoko on the front cover, so that's different. These are the Raw Studio mixes. Same thing, I think this is just 1 record, isn't it? Yeah, this is just 1 record, so you get 1 inner sleeve, and a very big poster with the kind of I Ching theme. All that content sits in the middle of the gatefold sleeve. There's the final vinyl record, just get that out. So there we have it, there's the empty box with the ribbons. So the top, well actually this is number 2 box in the stack of 9, are 9 vinyl records. So the Raw Studio Outtakes is 1 record. The Evolution documentary mixes are 2 records, that's 3. Elemental mixes combined with the Elements mixes, 4 and 5, and then the album itself in ultimate mix form paired with the outtakes are LP 6 and 7, so you get everything across 7 LPs, and you do get these art cards at the top. So that's box number 2 from this particular stack. Box number 3, here we go. So what we've got here is that. And if you're wondering what that is, John Lennon's Liverpool. So these are very specially designed maps. It says here, this map of 1940s Liverpool, illustrated with a portrait of John by artist Ed Fairbairn, contains 550 locations significant to his life and work, numbered and highlighted in ultraviolet ink and indexed in an accompanying explanatory booklet. So there's a booklet that comes with this, which is like a guide to the map. So you've got numbers that represent numbers on the map, which tell you the places of interest. Number 69 is the British Legion Club. Number 82 is the Cavern Club. Number 280 is the Liverpool Maternity Hospital, where John Lennon was born, etc. These are really, really nicely presented, actually, in these kind of wallet things. There's a couple of postcards here as well. Now this is like a proper folded map, so it's all going to go wrong when I try and unfold it, but I'll do my best. This is massive. I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to unfold the whole thing, but basically it's big picture of John Lennon superimposed onto this map. Somewhere in this box there'll be an ultraviolet torch, haven't found it yet. When you shine it on this map, things will be revealed. The same thing is afforded Yoko Ono, so you get Yoko Ono's Tokyo here. Yoko Ono was born in Tokyo on the 18th of February 1933. Same thing here, a guide to the map. Again, I'm not going to attempt to try and unfold all this because it'll go badly wrong, but you can see there the beginnings of top of Yoko's head, the 2 eyes, and all the various places of interest in Tokyo related to Yoko Ono's story. Yeah, there's lots of interesting places where family members live, department stores, hotels, etc. So these 2 maps sit on top of this box, but there's other stuff underneath. I can feel it. A couple of postcards. Now this is, wondering what this was. This is one of those lantern things. It's hard to show you this, but it's pictures of John Lennon inside that's supposed to go around in one of those things where the light flickers and it makes it look like an animation. So there's some more kind of 6-panel booklet, and then at the bottom of this box is another vinyl edition of Mind Games. Comes in this special plastic sleeve. These are the Zoetrope picture discs, I believe. There's a kind of picture at the back here that I think is supposed to change from Yoko to John. I don't know if it's really working, but this edition is printed on mirror board, so it has that kind of silver effect to it. No expense spared with the sort of flashiness. It's mirror board, it's die cut. Both vinyl records are Zoetrope picture discs. And basically this is a repeat of the first gatefold in the second box down. So you get the ultimate mixes of the album on this one. And then on the second Zoetrope, you get the outtakes, which is the same as the other. Even when you take the vinyl out, you get some nice imagery in the background. So box number 3 in the stack has this Zoetrope double picture disc at the bottom of it. Again, it has a nice ribbon. It has this kind of insert thing, which is to do with that vinyl. 2 postcards. This lantern animation thing, whatever they're called, I can't remember. And then the 2 maps, John Lennon's Liverpool and Yoko Ono's Tokyo. Now then, this one looks interesting because we've got smaller boxes that make up the square. Now I'll tell you what this is. This is the normal deluxe edition of Mind Games. So that's pretty straightforward. Standard book, 2 Blu-rays. There are these 6 CDs. Now there is a separate SDE unboxing for this. We'll go into a bit of detail. So I'm not going to do that now. But basically the 4th box down, this is the standard deluxe edition that forms part of it. So what are in these little boxes? Let's have a look. Contains small parts which could be harmful to children. This is something that I'm probably going to pull out and it's going to go everywhere. So I think this is some kind of a game, basically. That's a little bit of tissue paper with a sort of John and Yoko kind of design on it. What have we got in here? So we've got a little bag, some metal coins. I think this is all to do with sort of I Ching. Not sure what this is, some kind of magnet or something. And then, okay, right. Now this is the ultraviolet torch. Told you there'd be one of these in here. So I think you shine this and it reveals things. So you shine this on the coins and all these metal objects and certain things get revealed. So yeah, so that has some purpose. If we go back to the map with this, we'll be able to see things. But yeah, I mean, part of this, I've got no idea what's going on. I think part of the idea behind this box is you're supposed to kind of discover stuff, work stuff out, follow the clues, etc. Here's another little box. Same kind of thing. This is this is a bag full of little plastic letters. This is like kind of like Scrabble letters, except they're clear plastic. You're supposed to do something with these plastic letters. I don't know what you're supposed to do with them, but they're in a nice little bag with a rope. Or John and Yoko wrapping. This kind of stuff, I haven't really got enough time to work it all out. I've literally just opened this box set, so fun and games basically. I'm going to put those to one side. So what we've got here, which is kind of part of the layer. There's sort of 2 layers going on in this one, but this is the big book. This is the big Thames and Hudson book. You can buy this separately on from bookstores, but the deluxe box set has a cut down version of this book, but you get the big book as part of the super deluxe edition, which is only fair. So yeah, the book goes into a lot more detail around the period, but of course you can buy it for about 40 or 50 pounds. I'm not sure it will come with this slipcase though, so I think if you just buy the book you get that, whereas as part of this super deluxe edition box set you get a nice little slipcase. Okay, so there's 2 more layers to this. So this is Citizen of Nutopia This was kind of John and Yoko's April Fool's Day 1973 conceptual joke, I suppose. Okay, so there's lots of stuff going on in here. Here we get a certificate inside the box saying, we announce the birth of a conceptual country, Nutopia. Citizenship of the country can be obtained by declaration of your awareness of Nutopia. Nutopia has no land, no boundaries, no passports, only people. Nutopia has no laws other than cosmic. All people of Nutopia are ambassadors of the country. As two ambassadors of Nutopia, we ask for diplomatic immunity and recognition in the United Nations of our country and its people. John and Yoko, April 1st, 1973. So this has been extended, this concept, as part of the box. So you get loads of stuff in here. You get, I mean, some of this stuff is like hilariously kind of detailed, but you get a Nutopian embassy brass plaque. Don't know if it's solid brass. You even get two little screws stuck on the back there to help you attach it to something if you want to do that. Devalue the box set immediately. So this little thing here, you open it up and it says John and Yoko on it. It's basically a little white cloth. That's what that is. This is a little rubber stamp, a wooden rubber stamp with Nutopian sort of passport stamp or something like that. You get some little badges. Not insane. National Surrealist Light People's Party. There's a big triangular section to this box here, and I don't know what's in it. Some more John and Yoko kind of wrapping paper. I think this is some kind of, I don't know what this is. So, oh yeah, okay, flag of Nutopia, there we go. You've even got holes to hang this up, so there's the flag of Nutopia, which is completely blank. This is of course in keeping with the Nutopian national anthem, which is on Mind Games, which is Silence. So I'm never going to get this back into that triangular shaped box. I'm going to put that to one side. Last but not least, You Are Here, Yoko Ono art reference, debossed on top of a white box. So this incidentally is the bottom of the box set. It's kind of the inside of that cube. There's the outside. So what are we left with here? Right, so we've got a white bag, 2 certificates of authenticity. This is to certify the artwork herein described is a limited edition reproduction of a canvas entitled You Are Here, created by John Lennon in June 1968. Okay, so it's created by John. And first exhibited at Robert Fraser's gallery in Duke Street in London. Subsequently exhibited at the Everson Museum in Syracuse, New York in October 71. It's filmed part of John and Yoko's Imagine film. This edition is exclusively available as part of a deluxe box set edition of John Lennon's albums, Mind Games, released blah blah blah. There are 1100 in each edition, year of publication 2024. So these, basically this is a numbered certificate. There's 1100 of these box sets and this is number 1086. So it's 14 away from being 1100. So there's 2 certificates here. One is to do with You Are Here, which we're going to look at in a second, I think. And the other one is to do with the idea of danger box, which is on the top of this box set, which I'll try and show you in close up in a minute. But that's Yoko Ono artwork. And yeah, again, numbered, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, fair enough. They're not signed or anything, but these are kind of embossed with the John and Yoko sort of logo, if you like. So what this is, I think this looks like it's going to be quite nice. Some of the other contents might be a bit frivolous and throwaway. But yeah, so this is a circular canvas recreating You Are Here, John Lennon's artwork, which was on show at Robert Fraser's gallery. It says here in, I think, John's handwriting, dedicated to Yoko, love from John Lennon on the back. This is genuinely quite nice, quite special, at the bottom of this super deluxe edition box set of Mind Games. There we go. So this sits in the bottom box. You Are Here. So that's the bottom box. So the second box from the bottom is the Citizen of Nutopia box, which had the white flag, it had the stamp, it had the plaque, etc. Now we've got the book, the Thames and Hudson book, which goes there, and then the various sort of plastic letters and games and gizmos and stuff. There's this normal Deluxe Edition box set that sits there, roughly the right height. This box contains the 2 maps, John Lennon's Liverpool, Yoko Ono's Tokyo, and it also has the 2 Zoetrope vinyl discs in that very luxurious gatefold presentation. Then there's the 7 vinyl records at the top, and then this rather special holographic engraved vinyl that sits there at the very top. The idea is you put these sides back up, this is all going to go wrong, and this thing here, this perspex cover, that slides gently over the top. This is the danger box, this is Yoko Ono's artwork effectively. This is what the limited edition, the certificate was all about. That slides over the top, give it a good bang, and that's it. What this perspex box does is it sort of turns the entire box set into a kind of work of art that actually looks very nice on display in a music room or somewhere else in your house. I mean, it's big, it's very big. And also how often you're going to lift it up and get everything out remains to be seen. Maybe this is something that's just costs over £1,000. Maybe this is just something you treat as a bit of artwork. It's enormous. It's John Lennon's Mind Games. It's a super deluxe edition. It's full of layers. It's full of vinyl, full of CDs, books, maps, flags, certificates, actual reproduction of historical artwork like John Lennon's You Are Here. And there's a lot of music, of course, to be listened to, a lot of new mixes to be enjoyed. I hope this unboxing video has given you a good feel for the super deluxe edition of John Lennon's Mind Games. If you've enjoyed this unboxing video, why not subscribe to the super deluxe edition YouTube channel for more great physical music unboxed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.